Number two.
We're in the garage. This is one of the electrical panels, and they pulled the wire through, and they didn't put their little fitting that goes there that protects the wire from sharp metal edges. Okay, and this is the other panel, and there's no issues in the other panel. And that's a mistake because I found out what it was. And this, I was wrong. This is a little bit more settlement. This is on the front porch, on the archway of the front porch. And you can see in these little cracks how the mortar has lost its bond to the stones. And that can be happening just because of temperature change. And even though it's still holding the stone in place, when it breaks its bond, it'll never, quote, grow back the bond. So the cracks can always be there. That's the nature of masonry work. But if it gets to be too big, then we need to get the brick mason to go in there and chip it out some and put some fresh mortar in there. And that's the front side of the same thing. This is one of your architectural features on the front arch of the porch. That picture we're looking at was the back of that arch. And that's the front. You can see it's very small cracks. It's nothing to worry about, but I show it to you so you don't think the house is falling down. This is a bedroom window, the guest bedroom window. It's off the master suite. And you raise the window up and pull the curtains back. And there's been some condensation, and that's what I believe has caused the peeling of the paint. These are metal window frames, and they sweat like a glass of iced tea in summertime. And what happens is water collects right down here on our painted windowsills and causes the paint to bubble up. That's your hydrotherapy tub, and there's no access panel to get in there to work on the pump. But I got it all filled up and got it running, and I was really tempted to get in it. This is an air register in the master suite down at the end with a little reading area with the can lights, and it's just hanging down. It needs to be reattached to the ceiling. And that's another furnace. I'm just verifying the grounding for all the furnaces. There's 5 of them, so I got a lot of pictures of that. That's your second water heater. And this is the pan with the rust and the water from number 2. It's the main downstairs air conditioner. That's what needs to be checked by a licensed guy. And that's a picture of that culprit right there. Heater number 2. And once again, there's pictures of the ground wires, and some of this foam. I just give you a shot of what looks like an attic with all the foamed insulation and ducting and such as that. And your filters are each located at each unit has its own filter. In unit number 2, the filter is pulled in. It's dirty and it's kind of bowed in towards the air blower. So we need to get that filter changed because it's letting air bypass the filter actually, which can put dirty air across the coil. Now that's the same unit that has the water in the pan. So the HVAC guy needs to look at that unit.
Okay.
Now you see this black little stain right here. Right above it is where they put in a new type. This is what construction is when they replaced a roof, it looks like, but I'm not sure about that. But it's a static air vent, just a ventilation vent for the attic. And we could have had wind blow the wrong way and put a little water down there. This stain is decking. It's all dry as it can be now, so I think that's probably an old stain. And that's the same picture of number 2 pan. And that's some more insulation photos for you, just to give you an idea of what's up in the attic. And that's the bowed filter that's being sucked backwards on number 2. And that's all, that's it.
Okay.
That's it.